Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do our July TBR. So I have my two TBR jars here. These are the ones that I made with some fun little prompts in them, and so those are the ones that we are going to be choosing from. So I had so many prompts that I had to split them up into two jars because they would not all fit into one jar. So that is what we're going to be doing. I'm probably going to be picking out 6 books today, and so 3 from one jar and 3 from the other, but that is what we're going to be doing. I have a couple books on my radar, and I've got 2 that I'm already in the middle of. I'm currently in the middle of The Mistake by L. Kennedy, and that is definitely a series that I kind of want to be continuing this month. So I know there's 2 more books after this, so hopefully these prompts will be on my side and I can pick those other 2 books off of my shelf, which are actually right here, which is The Score and The Goal. So hopefully, fingers crossed. And then I do have a Kindle book that I'm also reading right now. It is an ARC, and it is one of my ARCs that I'm on the permanent ARC team, which I actually need to finish it probably today or tomorrow because it is coming out here in the next couple of days. So I really need to get that review out here soon. So that is what is on my radar. And then of course my dark romance book for my book club this month will also be on my radar, but those will not be chosen from these. So those are separate. So let's get into it. Okay, first pick out of the TBR jar. Let's really get in there. Alright, I'll let you guys read that first. Alright, written in first person. Oh goodness. Alright, I believe that's pretty much almost all books, really. Most, anyways. I'm gonna have to do some looking here and get back with you. Okay, well, finding something that's written in first person was very easy. It's going to be The Score. So book number 3 for the Off Campus series, so I can keep continuing them. So that is check book 1 off the list. So let's go up here on my TBR shelf. So prompt number 1 done. Alright, prompt number 2. Upside down. Let you guys read that. Alright, has a white cover. Oh goodness. I don't have very many of those to choose from. I have The Cruel Prince, which I don't really want to get into another series right now. And then I have 5 Total Strangers or The Boyfriend. Those are my 3 options for has a white cover. Like, not very many books have white covers. They're like mostly black. So we've got pretty much, since I don't want to go into another series right now, I have 2 thrillers to choose from. So let's go with, let's read the synopsis of each one and go off of that. Okay, so here are my 2 options. We have Five Total Strangers by Natalie D. Richards. And that is, she thought being stranded was the worst thing that could happen. She was wrong. Myra needs to get home for the holidays badly. She was in an incredible blizzard, results in a canceled connection. It looks like Myra might get stuck at the Philadelphia airport indefinitely. Okay, this one sounds like a wintry book, and it's the middle of summer, so I feel like this is an automatic no. I'm not even gonna read the rest of this. Yeah, like this is literally screams winter, so that might be a winter TBR better. I have yet to read a Frida McFadden book, so this might be my time. It might be my time. It says, is he the man of your dreams or your worst nightmare? She's looking for the perfect man. He's looking for the perfect victim. Sydney Shaw, like every single woman in New York, has terrible luck with dating. She's seen it all. Men who lie in their dating profile, men who stick her with the dinner bill, and worst of all, men who can't shut up about their mothers. But finally, she hits the jackpot. Her new boyfriend is utterly perfect. He's charming, handsome, and works as a doctor at a local hospital. Sydney is swept off her feet. Then the brutal murder of a young woman, the latest in a string of deaths across the coast, confounds police. The primary suspect, a mystery man who dates his victims before he kills them. Sydney should feel safe. After all, she's dating the man of her dreams, but she can't shake her own suspicions that the perfect man may not be as perfect as he seems, because someone is watching her every move, and if she doesn't get to the truth, she'll be the killer's next victim. In a dark story about obsession and all things that will do for love, best-selling author Frida McFadden proves the crimes of passion are often the bloodiest. Okay, I think this is the winner for Has a White Cover, and it has been on my TBR since October of 2024. This is the winner. Okay, last one out of this jar, and then we're switching jars. Got like two here. Nope, this was just one. Oh, I read that and that's gonna be so hard. Oh my gosh. Title starts with a number. Oh my gosh. I don't even think I have any of those. It said fourth wing, and there's no way I'm starting that. Okay, Five Total Strangers still goes for it. And then Five Survive is a good one. Or The Seventh Circle. So let me pull those real quick and see what we get. Okay, another freaking thriller. Goodness gracious. Okay, for title starts with a number. I have The Seventh Circle by Tate James, and looks like it's a series. It's Hade's book 1. I don't know how many books are in this. Oh wait, it looks like there's 4. Not too bad. I think this is dark romance as well, so and then Five Survive by Holly Jackson, which I already love Holly Jackson. She does Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which the 2nd season just dropped. I have yet to start it, so I really need to do that. But this one is, of course, definitely a mystery thriller. So let's see. So this one is 8 hours, 6 friends, 5 survive, so 1 dies. Red Kinney is on the road trip for spring break with 5 friends, her best friend and her older brother, his perfect girlfriend. Okay, so her best friend, her older brother, his perfect girlfriend, a friend from school, and the guy Red wishes was more than a friend. Okay, so is Red a girl, I'm guessing? Apparently. But they won't make it to their destination. When their RV breaks down in the middle of nowhere with no cell service, they soon realize this is no accident. They have been trapped by someone out there in the dark, someone who clearly wants them dead. With 8 hours till dawn, the 6 friends must escape or figure out which of them is the target. But is there a liar among them? Buried secrets will force to light. Tensions inside the RV will reach deadly levels. Not all of them will survive the night. This one is a standalone, so that will be nice. So that's option 1. Option 2, 7th Circle. I wouldn't have followed because the second I did, someone would be there to slit my throat and toss me into the sharks. After all, it's what I would do. 5 years ago, I masterminded the infamous massacre of the Tri-State Timberwolves. The streets outside Wolves HQ ran with the blood of the old guard, and not one of the members loyal to my father was spared mercy, not a single one. I let the media twist and distort the story. My new recruits eagerly proved themselves by spreading false news, then covering our tracks. To the general public, the Tri-State Timberwolves were extinct. But that couldn't have been farther from the truth. We changed, we grew, we evolved, and we came out stronger than ever. Now I live, eat, sleep, and breathe Timberwolves. I do anything to keep my empire safe and thriving, to keep the people depending on me safe. So what do I do? What do I do when it's my own weakness that places us all in danger? When I let sex cloud my judgment and my people pay the price. Simple, kill the distractions. I'm called Hades for a reason, after all. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's 4 books in this series. So, and it's not very big either. It's only 279 pages. Now, I have already on my TBR a cutesy little romance with some spice, a thriller. Do I add a dark romance or do I add another thriller? I think I'm gonna add the dark romance. 7th Circle's gonna prove. It is added to the TBR shelf. And hopefully the rest of those books are on Kindle Unlimited because I don't know if your girl is going to buy the rest of those. Alright, we switched jars. So let's see what the next 3 are gonna be. Except I didn't shake it. Goodness, there's 3 in here. Go with the top one. This is nerve-wracking. Another color one, are you kidding me? Has a teal or seafoam green cover. Why couldn't it have been purple? Come on, purple. There's no green on this at all. Anywhere. Goodness gracious. let's see here. Okay, I have a lot of options, so I'm gonna pull them out real quick. Okay, I have 4 really good options. I would have had 5, but it's the second book to the series. Well, I would have had 6 if, because Court Mist and Fury is also the second book, and then Hook, Line, and Sinker is also the second book. So can't really choose those options. But here are 4 options that are standalones. Dark Corners by Megan Golden. I actually had already soft DNF'd this back when I first got it, which was in July of 2023. It's been a while. It is about a girl that has a podcast, a true crime podcast, and she finds herself literally like following the crime, and someone's like stalking her. So it was a little too much for me at the time, but now I've kind of gotten into my true crime era, and it would be good for right now. So that is option 1. Option 2 is This Spells Love by Kate Robb. I've had this one on my TBR since November of 2023. So this one's more, I feel, of a October-y romance, because it just says This Spells Love, because it looks like magic. So I feel like this is more like a Halloween-y-esque time, but I've also seen where people are doing Summerween right now. So am I joining the bandwagon with this one? We'll see. Next one is Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. I don't think this is a series, but I'm not positive. I really don't know. I feel like I got this in a blind book. So I have no idea how long this has been on my TBR. This is a fantasy, because it definitely has a map in here. And I'm not reading a fantasy this month because I've already read my romantasy for the month. So I might choose this one. And it does look like it is a series. How many books? No idea. Probably she's in the middle of writing this, so might have to look this one up. And then the last one, The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren, which of course is a summer book, and I've had this one on my TBR since May of 2024. So this one is probably the most recent one out of all of them. So I think this one's more of a cutesy romance. Yeah, this one's more of a cutesy romance. So what do I want? This is hard. I'm very indecisive. Okay. What do we have so far? We have a thriller, a cutesy romance, and a dark romance. So do I really want to start another series? I really don't. So I think I'm going to X-nay Fear of the Flames off the list. And I'm going to X-nay Dark Corners off the list as well. So that gives us 2 romances. Let's read the synopsis, I guess, and go from there. A young woman tries to heal her heartbreak by casting a spell to erase her ex from her past, but wakes up in an alternate reality in which she lost more than she wished for in a witty, whimsical friends to lovers debut. It's a debut. When Gemma gets dumped by her long-term boyfriend, she reacts the way any reasonable 28-year-old would, by getting drunk with her sister, a cahooty aunt, and her best friend Dax. After one too many margaritas, they decide to perform a love-cleansing spell that promises to erase Gemma's ex from her memory. They follow all the instructions, including a platonic kiss from Dax, to seal the deal. Waking up the next morning, Gemma realizes that the silly spell has worked far too well. Not only does it seem that she never dated her ex, but the rest of her life is completely unrecognizable. The worst part, Dax has no idea who she is. Whoop. To reverse the spell and get her back her old life, she must convince her once best friend, now total stranger, to kiss her. But as she carries out her plan, she finds herself falling for Dax hard. Soon, Gemma begins to wonder whether she wants to go back to the way things once were. What if Dax was the one thing all along? That sounds so cute. That sounds adorable. Alright, and this is The Paradise Problem, which I think is becoming a movie. I'm not positive. Christina Lauren returns with a delicious new romance between the buttoned-up heir of a grocery chain and the free-spirited artist as they fake their relationship in order to receive a massive inheritance. I think I'm gonna go with the other one because that one was just so cute. This one might be next month. I'm gonna go with this one. This one was so cute. The synopsis was. So, this spells love. Going on the TBR. So cute. Yay. Okay, 2 more. Come on, we need to pick the goal. Come on. We need a good one to go with that. My heart's beating so fast. Oh my gosh. Why? Oh gosh. Published the year you were born. I know none of these books were published the year I was born. You kidding me? I don't read those type of books. There's no way. I don't read any of those type of books. All of these books are new. I was born in 1997. There's no way. No way. Like, the only thing that could possibly is a Vampire Diaries, and I doubt it. When was Vampire Diaries published? $1991. Close. The only other thing I can think of is maybe Night World series. These were published in 1996, so a year off. Look at that. Okay. Do I do it? Because it has to be, the cards chose, so it looks like I'm starting the Night World. Oh my gosh. So this is not one whole book, it has 3 of them in it. So it has The Secret Vampire, Daughters of Darkness, and Spellbinder in it. So Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm starting this. Well, that was easy. It was only 1 year off, so Night World by L.J. Smith is getting added to the TBR. I can't believe I'm saying that. Alright, this is our last one. Come on. Be a good one. We're gonna pick off right off the top, so I don't want that there. Alright. Oh my gosh. Has a bike or car on the cover. I'm almost positive this doesn't. Yeah, it has a freaking hockey goal. That makes me mad. I'm probably gonna read it anyway this month, but it's fine. Has a bike or car on the cover. I don't know if I have any of those. Let me go through this. Okay, I literally have none, so I'm picking a different one. Oh my gosh, the cards are not in my favor. That's a map in the beginning. That means we're jumping into a fantasy. And I think I know the perfect one because I don't want to jump into a series. So let's see here. Because I know, oh, this is a series. Never mind. I wonder how many books are in the series though. This could be an option because there is a map in here. I wonder if there's a last one. Oh, there is. I've been kind of wanting to read this. I think we just found a winner because I know the second book to this has not came out yet. So I think we just found our winner. Yep. We Who Will Die by Stacia Stark. And it's the very pretty sprayed edges version. I love the roses sprayed edges, like that's absolutely gorgeous. But it definitely does have the map in the beginning, and I love that. I'm pretty sure it does have vampires in it. Yeah, 2 vampires stand between me and my mission, one who shattered my heart, one who torments me at work. Let the games begin. So you know me and my vampires, so I will eat this up. So that is the 6th book in my TBR, and just for good measure, we're gonna add the goal because, you know, I'm literally going through this series like nobody's business, so we're gonna add that on top. So that is my TBR. So let me show you real quick because you guys can't see that. And there she is in all her glory. So we got a pretty good, decent lineup there. We'll see if we get through all of them.